Man, this girl, man, I don't even know what to say. You dig? Like, every time I see this chick, you know what I'm saying, she do something to my soul. Yo.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Excuse me, shorty, I don't mean to be rude, but it seems like something is bothering you. And I know that you've been at it all day, all day. My name is Chilae. Oh, I usually don't be this upfront, but a girl like you, I just won't pass it up, Is there a place where we can get away? I can do this all day with you. I'm letting you know right now, you're giving me fever. Letting your body be at ease, it'll be better. I'm letting you know right now, you're giving me fever. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh. Put your arms around me, girl, and let's dance the night away. I can feel your heartbeat next to mine. Let me take you away from here. Is this love that I'm feeling? You're letting me know it's the beginning. My love for you would never end, baby. Ooh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. I'm letting you know right now, you're giving me fever. Letting your body be at ease, it'll be better. I'm letting you know right now, you're giving me fever. Ooh, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. Is this love that I'm feeling? Ooh, yeah. You're letting me know it's the beginning. Ooh, yeah. My love for you will never end, baby. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm letting you know right now, you're giving me fever. Letting your body be at ease, it'll be better. I'm letting you know right now, you're giving me fever. Ooh, oh yes. Ooh, yeah. Letting me know right now. Yes. Ooh, yeah. You're letting me know right now. Ooh, yeah. You're letting me know right now. Ooh, yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Matt Harrington, aka Mr. No Offense. Glad that you guys decided to tune in with us today. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely the place to be. We got Chilae in the building. That was the sound of Chilae that you were hearing when we first came on today with Fever. So we do got your boy in the building. We're going to ask him some questions, get to know about his musical career, find out exactly who Chilae is and what he's bringing to the game, and what he wants to, how he wants to make that imprint, put that stamp on it. So we definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Shout out to our boy D8, Daryl Austin. I see you in the house, man, by way of Passport Republic. Definitely appreciate anytime you come by and rock through. Shout out your boy Scoop G the Boss, man. Awesome. Hey, man, appreciate the love. He coming in and show his love as well. He says, y'all go ahead and show up and show out now. Uncle Freddie said this going to be litty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle Freddie on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Kareem Swake McKenzie is definitely in the house. Appreciate you as well. You know what I'm saying? MacArthur Brundle, I think I seen it here as well. MacArthur Burnside, I think I seen a tag going for him. And shout out to them boys Law in the building in full effect. Yeah, man. Local artists worldwide definitely doing their thing, man. Shout out to everybody in there, man. I appreciate y'all. And especially if you're here, please make sure to share. Shout out to the realest promoter in the game, mob that promo. Artists, if you're trying to get your name out there, trying to get some exposure, hit my boy up and I guarantee you he has something that will fit your budget. That'll help you start that name out there, that popularity. We get people requesting you, wanting to hear you on the radio, things like that. You know what I'm saying? But they got to know who you are first in order to even make any of that happen. So hit him up, man. He got something for you, I promise you. Now, without further ado, it's only time that we get to the matter at hand, guys. Y'all know why we here. We got your boy Chilae in the building, man. And we're going to get him up and, you know what I'm saying, up and running right now so we can bring him to y'all and get these questions answered. So without further ado, man, let me go ahead and bring to you the man of the hour, the man of the power, Mr. Chilae. Here we go. And we are live, boss. How you doing today, my man?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Hey, man. I just got to first of all say thank you, you know what I'm saying, for giving us the opportunity to interview you for our platform and definitely get your music out as well as to just talk about the kind of music that you bring into the game, my G. Like, you know what I'm saying, you're definitely in the lane I feel like is in you're definitely in a unique lane. I don't see too many people making the kind of music that you're making, so to speak, the way that you're trying to do it. So
Right.
that's always what we strive for here. You know what I'm saying? That individualism and definitely uniqueness. You know, to bring it to the game. So we had to make sure we chopped it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Figured out what was in the tank up there. You know what I'm saying? And what's the mastermind behind the marketing? You know what I'm saying? So, uh, but like all good stories, we want to start at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You got to start at the beginning. Got to know what brought you
Yeah.
through the roots, what gave you your musical talent, and things like that. So let's start from as a
Man,
shorty, man. Who were some of the people that you used to kick it with, listening to, man? You know what I'm saying?
man. Well, as a kid, man, you always. Uh, I was really inspired by like Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? James Brown, cats like that. The kind of it was all about showmanship. So I really did how to entertain the crowd. So uh, for me, it started off with dancing. Uh, Musically, it all started, poetically. So I started writing poems. You know what I'm saying? So uh, from the poetry, I took that and I translate that into just different harmonizations, stuff like I was more like interested like with voice to man, like 4-part harmony and stuff like that. So stuff like that, I gravitated to a lot. So I wanted to kind of mix that together. You know what I'm saying? And see what I could come up with. And that was right there was like the thesis of what you like. That's how it all started.
Gotcha. So it's really rooted down in like deep R&B. Like you said, those 4-part harmonies and things like that. Where you really got you get those different voices to come together to make that one sound, that synth kind of sound, that synthesized sound.
Exactly.
Facts.
Um, yeah, I guess going to choir, as going to school, on my junior high and high school years. I was going to the Center for the Arts and Sciences, studying choir, and that's where I learned how to, really uh, get my tune correct and learn how to harmonize with other people. You know what I'm saying? So that really helped me out. You know what
Facts. So you were like you said, you were in choir. You know what I'm saying, growing up. how did this help you transition to becoming the star? You know what I'm saying, that you're aspiring to be now. Like where what was your next move? From chorus to where did that take you?
Um, Actually, you know what I'm saying, when I was from the Center for Arts and Sciences, they had these concerts where you was able to, perform different kind of songs, like songs from like Disney and stuff like that. So we performed them songs. So I actually got a chance not only to learn how to sing, but I actually got a chance to learn how to perform because it was a performing arts school. So that right there is where you get a chance to, you know, break away from your scares, you know what I'm saying? Because usually when you get on stage, you get a stage fright, and usually that's where a lot of people kind of like drop the mic in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because once they really get out there, that fear factor of actually having the opportunity to do it, you know what I'm saying? So, so,
Facts, facts.
so then from there, it took a minute for me to get out my shell, man, because I knew I had something different. So I was like, well, I knew I had something different. So then whatever was going on at that time, it was like, man, how will I be able to fit this in? You know what I'm saying? So it took a minute for me to make that transition. But when I was 17, 18 years old, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just go all in. So I started getting more involved with, what was going on locally in my neighborhood. And I started doing these things called the Summer Throwdown that we had in Saginaw. I got a chance to get on stage with 12 Gauge, did a huge performance with him. Man, I don't know if you know who 12 Gauge is. He's the one that did the Donkey Butt song. I ain't too hard to bear. You know what I'm saying? It's old school, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you ever knew that cat, you know what I'm saying? He came down to Saginaw one time. I got a chance to perform. I just did a dance piece. I just jumped up there and I started dancing, man. Everybody was there. It was really hype. And man, I was really dancing really crazy, man. I got out in the crowd, man, and you know what I'm saying? They tore my clothes off, man. I walked home, man, had no clothes, man. So from there, you know what I'm saying, I knew I had it when it was pertaining to excuse me, when it was pertaining to, you know what I'm saying, just
Yeah.
dancing. You know what I'm saying? But at that time I still didn't get a chance to do anything vocally. So I still was kind of scared still. So it took a minute to make that transition, but once I did, I became more comfortable.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now I do know they say one of the biggest fears that mankind has is actually one of public speaking. So I know exactly what you mean as far as being in front of people, and that does help out that you did go to a performing arts school. You know what I'm saying, that you're able to get up there and hold track of your nerve, and deliver the product that you came to deliver. So shout out to you for that as well, and then that preparation. Lil Birdie told me forever three. What does that mean to you, Mari? He's still that's what it's saying
But
in the chat.
my boy, man, y'all already know who that guy is, man. That's my boy there, man. Shout out to my boy, man. He's doing big things, man. Man,
Go back, huh?
man, that's straight throwback, man. I was the, what I'm saying, like the choreographer kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? So I always brought the dance moves. DA, shout out, man. We're gonna work on that, baby. I still love you. But he was the one that was behind, what I'm saying, putting the lyrics and stuff like that together, you know what I'm saying? And he was a great harmonizer. So we were just finna go and do our thing, man. I really wish we would have got a chance to break off. I think they would have really hit off, man. But that was awesome, man. Forever Three, man. It's still there, baby.
Well, now I gotta ask because I only see two people here. You know what I'm saying? Who's the third? You know what I'm saying? Forever three. I hear Da. I hear you. Was there a third at the time, or is
Mm.
this something we got to talk about another time?
I believe that was, yeah. We'll talk about that another time.
Hey, I understand because some
How
story.
about
Hey, we only got a couple. I understand. Now listen, now with you saying that, we're gonna have you back on the show because we want to hear about it. So don't think it's just off to the side. You ain't got past me. That's just a later. All right. So,
I clear, I clear the air. I clear
oh, okay.
the I
All
clear the
right.
air.
Bet.
You always gotta start
Hey,
something, man. But it's all love. It's all love. It's all
it's
love,
just
though.
bro. We got to get the scoop, man. That's all we want to know. We want to know. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you had this dancing thing down. You know what I'm saying? You you definitely want, you know what I'm saying, want to do the R&B thing. You get doing that. You get to perform for 12 gauge. You know what I'm saying. What was the reaction after the 12 gauge concert? You know what I'm saying, around town. How did the cause I see shout out to Saginaw. You know what I'm saying. You definitely in the building in Michigan. So how was what was the surrounding talk behind it? You know what I'm saying. How did the outlook change after the performance of 12 gauge?
Oh man, it was a lot, man. I mean, it was everybody everybody in the neighborhood already knew that, what I'm saying, I did my thing and stuff like that. But doing it on that stage, what I'm saying, was like the nail in the coffin for me. And that was like the green light for me because at least I know that I can
Yeah,
entertain the crowd. Um, so and vocally, what I'm saying, being able to take the lead was my deal. So having that unique style, I had to try to figure out, how can I fit it in today's day? And that's where I kind of struggled with because I was different. You know what I'm saying? I was coming off of, just spitting just straight poetry and just transitioning that
yeah.
to beats, you know what I'm saying? Because I love to dance. So that was the whole thing. So I got a chance to do a homicide compilation with the local group, shout out Saginaw, um, Ghetto Records at the time. I put that together. My boy Daryl, he put some good stuff together for me and the group. Man, we had higher level. It was me and this dude named Rio. We did a song called "What Are You Doing," and that right there was like the we call that the ghetto anthem of that time. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, you be screaming at me, so they don't scared to see, cause it's ghetto love. You know what I'm saying? So that was like,
Okay.
did that. You know what I'm saying? It was really time, man. You know, what I'm saying? At that time, we had a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? And when we got that feedback like that, I was like, yeah, it's really time. So I really tried to do things in the group form because I always love working with
Gotcha.
people. Um, DA will actually testify to that because that's how Forever Three came about. Because saying he was always talking about trying to do
Yeah.
things together, and it transcended into this time. Saying to show that it's still needed. Saying for it to work together. So, but a lot of my groups didn't work out because a lot of focus. Everybody had a little thing. You know what I'm saying? So um, sometimes you gotta just let that be. So from there, I just said, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own thing. In 2002, no, between 1999 and 2002, I went down to Mount Pleasant and I hooked up with this guy. Uh, it's funny, this guy, because I met him at a club. He was dancing, and I was battling him at the club. And after we got done, he was like, "Man, I do music." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a studio, but I'm moving." I was like, "Where you finna move?" He's like, "Finna get move." So he was finna get leave in like 2 weeks, man. I had an opportunity to bump heads with a guy in Bay City, Michigan. He was doing some poems and stuff like that too. So we ended up doing a little
Yeah.
deal. And what I'm saying, I went on down there and I recorded the album and you know, came back with something, man, and that actually blew up down in Bay City. Uh, that album called "It's On" by
Hmm.
Chilae. We didn't get a chance to really push it, what I'm saying, to the full distance, but locally we got some good heat right on that. So I got a chance to do that. So I definitely got some good feedback from some
Hmm.
labels, what I'm saying, like Capital, reached out to us and stuff like that. But the deal wasn't right for me. So then, of course, life intervened and things like that. So uh, I had to stop. Life came in, changed some things, and I was kind
It
of off.
happened. It
So
happens. I would understand.
yeah, and then I tried to reemerge myself in 2017, 2018. Then life happened again, and then I made another move here. I'm staying in Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying? I got married. You know what I'm saying? And, just I moved here down to the Atlanta. So everything started working out for me. So doing this podcast is hugely important because I get the chance to do a great chapter close to a great story. You know what I'm
Well, we definitely are proud that we can be any help. You know what I'm saying to you. Just for a second, you're gonna see the camera go off. It's just like it's having some problems, but we're still here. Um, but no, we definitely want to be. We're glad that we can be of any assistance as far as to assist you with making that transition. And it sounds like you already have a vision as far as where you want to take it going forward. You know what I'm saying? So that being one, you know what I'm saying, that's half of the battle right there. Just even knowing what direction to be able to pull off into. You know what I'm saying? But of course, with you know what I'm saying, with the journey to this point, I got a feeling that you've got an idea as to where you want this to, you know what I'm saying, how you want this to take place and things like that. As far as let's talk about your music because, like you said, it is from a different time. It was different. It was different back then when you were back when you were originally on the scene. It was a different aspect. But now, even with the ever changing, the ever changing standard of hip hop, they come out with a new genre of a genre every day, almost. You know what I'm saying? Where do you find, you know what I'm saying, your placement in your music as far as what helps you to stay creative and as far as what keeps that inspiration to deliver a product that's not the average packaging, if I should put it that way.
Okay. Just like you said, man, you said, my music is always changing, man. It's always, saying different, you know, uh, different genres doing different things, saying different trends, saying things like that. So, for me, I really try to keep it simple for myself, I really pay attention to what's going on. You know, I wrote a song called Help Me. It's on one of my platforms. It talks about a struggle, coming from, doing whatever you got to can, do whatever, doing what you got to do as a man to, succeed out here in these hard streets, and and looking at that time, when we had the killings, these police brutalities and things like that, I was really keyed in on things like that because I understood the struggle. I understood what it was like to be, in black neighborhood trying to, make ends meet, and have this talent, So, and I said things in there where I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, and then we have the situation with my man, that get
George
killed,
Floyd.
about that, he
Yeah.
couldn't breathe. And so it's like, so I did that song so long time, I did this a long time ago, but it just shows that, we're still, dealing with those kind of things, what I'm saying? So for me as an artist, I try to stay connected, on the things that really matters. And I really try to just stay in my lane, because, I got kids, so I'm trying to be an inspiration to them. So, as an artist, I'm trying to be not only inspiration to them, but trying to inspire others to be inspiration, period. Because I feel it's a time. I do love the music, everything like that, but it's due for a revamp. you know, so I think putting, having Chile come out right now at this time, I think it'll be perfect because I get a chance to, not only bring my experience from the past, but it'll actually show that, look, from this past, look at this future. Now I'm mingling with you guys to try to let you guys know that, if you don't understand, just look back for a minute, look 10, 20, 30 years past my time. Now you got 50, 60, 100 years of experience of people telling you, like, yo, we hear you, let's actually get together and do this thing, So, um, musically, I really try to bring that out artistically.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now, one thing I've got to ask, and I'm sure most people want to know, the name. Where did the name Chile originate? I mean, don't take it the wrong way, because I mean, it sounds like one of those hot peppers that you need some milk with. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a chili pepper, it's a Chile pepper. Like that shit is hot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. How did you bring about the name, my man?
Well, well, it was a couple of things that came into mind with this. At first, as my artist name was called Chill
Mm-hmm.
at first, and so that was the name at first. And then, one day I'm sitting here, man, I'm watching TV and watching BET, you know what I'm saying? At that time, Rome came out with this song, man, and it had this dude, and his name
Yeah.
was Chill. You know what I'm saying? It was a Rome song featuring Chill. So I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Because I got it tattooed on my arm, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a conflict of
Yeah.
interest, you know what I'm saying? Because I took
Yeah.
it that way. You know what I'm saying? So went outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting out there, I'm writing and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I gotta, figure out something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting, I'm like, chill, I'm like, chill. I'm like, man, I ain't doing shit, but just laying around, chill. It's like, oh shit, that sounds pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Then I knew that it kind of contradicted with the country. You know what I'm saying? But, Chilae. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I gotta kind of spell it different. So I just kind of just switched it up. I was gonna spell it Chilay. I was like, nah, that don't look right. So, but I started working around with it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But that's how I came up with it, man. Somebody had took my original
Oh
name,
man. Well,
saying I was just laying around. So I just kind of, what I'm saying, I just put it together and simple, man. It's
halfway
simple.
between the
Sometimes simple work, man. Yeah, sometimes simple works.
halfway between the chill and the lay. You know what I'm saying? And we got Chilae, no problem. Okay, I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Shout out to the creativity again. Like I said, having that left sided brain thinking where you can, you know what I'm saying, think outside the box. My man, you definitely doing your thing. Um, as far as when I hear your music and I hear, I'm not gonna lie. This last song that came on Fever. When I first heard the song, um, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't initially. It wasn't my favorite. However, the reason why I say this is because uh, sometimes sound setup is important. You know what I'm saying? And when I was first hearing it, I was hearing it on a flat pair of speakers. For those people who don't know, flat means that there's no kind of enhancements to the speakers. It doesn't really have much treble. It doesn't really have much bass. It's just giving you enough where you can hear a voice come out the speakers. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's a real flattish kind of tone. This music is not made for
Yeah,
that. Do not listen to the music on that. It's going. There's a lot you're missing. I'm telling you right now. There's a lot that you're missing. There's a lot that you're not picking up. Because you know what I'm saying, you are in that R&B field, and I like what you did with the track after hearing it on my monitors. You know what I'm saying, which gives the proper frequency to be able to pick up all your bass that's coming in. You know what I'm saying, because it sits really nicely on the bass. Um, so I say all to say this is sometimes like if something don't sound right, man, definitely make sure you get the proper sound surrounding where you could actually appreciate everything that's going on in the mix. Because at first when you first sent it to me, I was like, bro, he'll tell you. I was like, bro, what is this, man? You need to send me some shit, bro. I don't know what this is that you just sent me, but you must have clicked on the wrong file, my man. I don't know what the and he know, you know what I'm saying, Chilae be in our music review, so he know what time it go. You know what I'm saying? With me, I'll be like, bro, I need you ASAP 911 to come send me something better than this shit. I don't understand what this is. However, man, like I said, when I got my proper setup, my man, I could hear what you was doing with the tones, and it does give you that kind of Chilae kind of vibe, like where you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like you just trying to set
yeah,
the mood, trying to set the vibe. You ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah.
So I definitely picked up what you was putting down. And my boy D said, I can't wait to collab on your future project, bro. That just came in for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Oh yeah, I can't
So
wait.
as far as coming through the ranks, you know what I'm saying, even right now, Taisha Grayley, and if I apologize if I messing up your name. I think it says Taisha Grayley off of YouTube. Whoever's watching, appreciate you. He said his music is fire. Yeah, yeah.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate that.
saying? We got
Thank you.
Thaddeus King in here laughing with the peppers. You know what I'm saying? And we got Quan Ford in here with the thumbs up as well. Shout out that boy Edward the Pace. Wow, that promo was in the building. Yes, sir. So let me one thing I did reference to as I was listening to that track earlier was, when you started off with the I thought it was that was really like Tony ish, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm a nineties baby, so I love R&B, you know what I'm saying? I like what you
yeah.
was doing there with the stacking, you know what I'm saying? How is it coming from original, you know what I'm saying, coming from you walking to the studio like today, I want to make a track about this. Could you describe me the process of what happens next to the time that you walk out of the studio with a finished product?
Um, like I said, man, my process, I really try to keep it simple. I don't really try to put too much pressure on myself because, what I'm saying, when you get nervous, man, what I'm saying, you can really not only hurt yourself, but you can hurt others and others' time. So you want to try to be as prepared as possible. So I really try to go in with a simple concept, whether if it's, I heard something on the radio. If you listen to the radio a lot, man, everything is
Mm-hmm.
seasonal in a way. You know what I'm saying? You got great songs, you got your club songs, you got your heart, you got your breaking up songs, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like a beacon for me in a way because that kind of helps me stay in tune with what's
Mm-hmm.
going on around me. So, sometimes like, if I'm in that mode of, wanting to just have to do like a club song or something like that, I go in with this concept of, what the club is going to be like, whether it's the lights, the music, the whole scenery and stuff like that. And I really try to find a track that can emulate that, you know what I mean? Because I like to dance, you know what I mean? So that's the whole process when
Yeah.
you're doing a club, you know what I mean? You want to go in with that kind of concept. You know what I mean? Then, of course, when you walk away, depending on your situation, man, you can't get everything mixed and mastered at that time. You know what I'm saying? Which, on some of my tracks, I couldn't get a lot of stuff. I couldn't get a lot of that mixed and mastered,
Yeah.
but a lot of people liked it. So kind of took it for what it was, you know what I mean? But you want to be able to leave with full satisfaction, you know what I'm saying? And what I say about being prepared, you want to make sure that, like myself, I like to go to the studio and be able to knock everything
Yeah.
out of my, so when I'm coming back, I'm just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then I can go away, finish product, and then go ahead and just, do what I'm going to do with it. Whether I'm going to do a video behind it, push it on this platform, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Um, but other than that, that's my process. So and whether if it's a slow song too, maybe I want to tap in onto a recent experience that I had. You know what I mean? Maybe I want to kind of bring that up a little bit because that's kind of the purpose of this whole deal. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring these musics, bring these songs to a time where it's
Yeah.
talking about a pain. The recovery is, look where you're at now. You know what I'm saying? So cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a cause. So I try to wrap all these things together in song. And when I'm walking away from that, I'm hoping that I'm leaving that with that full fulfillment.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Shout out to you for doing that. Definitely, like I said, the creativity, man, is off the chain. Definitely being able to, the fact that you were able to tap into that creativity, you know what I'm saying, it seems to be at will, is definitely going to provide you that longevity because you don't have to worry about being in a box when you're already out the box. You know what I'm saying? If that means everything that we're coming from you, we expect to be, you know what I'm saying, something totally on a new, different kind of wave. And that's not a bad bar to set, you know what I'm saying, at all. So, with that being said, got a couple more questions for you. I know I was like I told you that time creeps up on us quick. I got a couple more questions for you, and then I have to, you know, what I'm saying, get the officials out the way. So with that being said, it's time for a what we call the no offense mega. Everybody who has said on the show before you prior in the seat, them to ask this question, especially with what we'll talk about going, you know, after this question. I expect that your answer will actually be, you know, one of great interest as everyone else's is, but we're just always interested to hear what you know the difference in the answers as well, you know, obviously. But let's say your phone was to ring right now, and when it rings, you don't recognize the number, but for some reason you got to take it. When you do take it, you realize that this is going to be the call that they're gonna always talk about when the conversation Chilae comes up. This is gonna be the call that changes everything going forward. You know what I'm saying? Well, all we want to know is who is on the phone and how the conversation goes. We're gonna be the nosy janitor in the back that's mopping up nothing on the carpet floor. We just want to be nosy. You know what I'm saying? It's your world. We're just living in it. Fill us in, Chief.
Well, uh, me on the phone, something like that happens. Saying I've had a couple of phone calls that actually really changed my life here. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got offered an operations job, a chief operations job down in Detroit. To be in charge of chief operations. Just to be in control of how everything in brick label is operated. And for me, starting off, from how I started off, and did all these things all this time, to have that kind of phone call happen just after something so tragically just happened not too long ago. What I'm saying? I had to take the opportunity because, I had to look at it like, you only get one shot. They do tell you that, but in my time, what I'm saying, in my lifeline, I've had a couple of shots, what I'm saying, and I tell you, man, loyalty goes a long way. Put that online like that, what I'm saying, you kind of expect that to come back. And, in my situation, things kind of went sour, what I'm saying. So when this phone call came back around to me, what I'm saying, I took it for what it was. I took it like, it's a God saying, like, God was saying, like, hey, here's our opportunity once again, what I'm saying, because it was meant for you to step in and, do your, do what you do best, what I'm saying, but just working with people, what I'm saying, shedding that, what I'm saying, that musical experience, what I'm saying, where I came from, where I can help here or there, what I'm saying, connectivity here or there, what I'm saying. I was really, really happy that happened. So yeah, I did have a phone call a couple of weeks ago that just changed that, and then not too long ago, I just had another phone call. What I'm saying, not about 30 minutes ago. What I'm saying, uh, my man that we just talked about earlier. What I'm saying, shout out to my man. Yeah, I'm gonna put him out there like that. What I'm saying, we're gonna be doing some stuff together and stuff like that. And we get a chance. Like I say, everything comes back full circle.
Facts, man. That would be the reason why we asked that question, my man, is because we're hoping as we try to find more ways to bring these videos into rotation, whether they be the Roku app, whether they be we've got a new Android and Apple iOS app coming out soon, which is gonna allow us to play you guys' music as well as to play the interviews. We got it on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, a couple different Facebook pages. Shout out to Mob that promo. As we try to find ways to try to get these videos played, we hope that we ask that question. We hope that it plays around somebody who can make that call happen for you. You know what I'm saying? And in the instance that it does happen, oh, you know what I'm saying, after you have your celebratory dance, you know what I'm saying, might pop a bottle here, there, however you decide to celebrate because you earned it. You know what I'm saying? After you get your business settled, make sure that it's factual and it's going to proceed. Definitely just give us a call, man, and let us know that, you know what I'm saying, so we can celebrate with you, man, and know that, you know what I'm saying, they are being heard around circles that can make those kind of things happen. Because that's ultimately our dream. I mean, we do this the same as for you guys. Like you were saying, we hope that this goes somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why we invest in the interviews and stuff like that. Um, and definitely with what I want to say too about your particular position, I do understand right now you were made recently the CEO of a record label, correct? If I'm not mistaken, or marketing. Could you speak
Yeah,
on that a little bit?
yeah, that's the chief operations job that I was just talking about. Down in Detroit, what I'm saying, guy I grew up with, man. What I'm saying, we did a lot of things together. What I'm saying, he's a huge promoter down in Detroit. What I'm saying, he actually got some things together. He called me up and he's like, bro, what I'm saying, we could chop him up. And he gave me the opportunity. I was like, man, you already know I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? It starts. I feel like if you got it like that, man, it always
Yeah.
starts with that mutual bond. So build good mutual bond. So we started off like that, and he got an opportunity, man. So I was like really thankful, man. So we're gonna be doing something real soon. You'll be hearing some stuff about that here on the next time I bring that up. But yeah, man, yeah, yeah, that was
That's what's
awesome,
up,
man.
and congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? Constantly reaching those heights. And you never know which door is gonna be the one to open that door that you need to open. So I'm telling you, but it's always a plan in action. We definitely can't wait to see what's coming next from Chile. Got a couple more questions, my man, and then I'll be able to let you go today. First and foremost, being for those of us who are the first time hearing about Chile, or maybe they're long term returning fans, and they just want to know how to make sure that we keep up with Chile and everything that is Chile as far as dropping your music, any videos you might have going on, promotions, performances, and things like that. Where can they make sure that they find and follow you at and find your music at?
Okay, my Facebook man is Maurice Kelly Jr. Something real simple. Facebook. My Instagram is Thump the Wave at Instagram.com. That's ThumpDawad. And then, of course, YouTube.com/Chilae. Everything there is, is there. And I'm also going to be doing some other cross promotions, like about Detroit and here in Atlanta and stuff like that. So there'll be some more other platforms I'm going to be on. But for right now, those are the platforms right now. jump on
Well,
with
there
people.
you go, guys. You guys make sure you follow. He gave you all the details. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw one in the mix as well. As far as artists that are maybe looking to work with you and things like that, this is a two-part question. For one, how can are you open to working with artists right now, or are you more so concentrating on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes,
Okay,
yes sir,
okay. And
yes
then
sir.
how can they reach out to those same channels that you just described as far as to contact you?
Yes
Okay.
sir. Yep. Yeah, especially through the Instagram, man. I get a lot. I got a lot of good traffic going on Instagram page. So just drop it in, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk details and hopefully we can put something together.
There it is, guys. So that's Stop the Wave on Instagram, correct? All right, all right.
Yes sir.
Now, my second question is based on today's interview. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys get busy. We already know that. When we pull you on, you know what I'm saying? We already get to experience the talent firsthand with your music. You know what I'm saying? We get to sit down and see
Right.
where your mind's headed. We already know you guys got dreams and visions that you're trying to accomplish, and that you're on the way actively pursuing those dreams. So we don't fault you for getting busy. We know that just comes with getting to the muscle. Is getting busy. But in the future, if we're
Right.
able
Right.
to, pull you by the coattail, say, hey, Chilae, it's been a minute since we talked with you, man. We just want to see you get the people an update. You know what I'm saying? Just rock with you for a little bit. Would you be willing to come back on the show and allow us to do that as well?
Yes sir, man. Yes sir. Yes sir, man. Like I said, man, I got a huge event going down July 8th, as a matter of fact, man. You know what I'm saying, down in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So, if y'all want to touch down with me on that time, it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, video shoot, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all want to touch down with me on that, definitely hit me up, man.
You already
I'll be
know,
available.
man. You got to check that inbox because if we can make it happen, Captain, we gonna be there. Believe that before the ship get there. All right. So with my third and final question, my man, and it's always been a privilege and honor to be able to interview you guys when you come on the show because hey, like I said, man, I'm just a man answering the questions that y'all don't even understand, man. This is a great side of me right now that you know what I'm saying. We get to actually come and get to learn about you guys on a review. We don't really get that opportunity because we constantly trying to go through tracks and things like that. But the fact that we can get you on here to sit down and talk and get to know more about you personally, man, it's always been an honor. And I just got one last question, my G. Would you do us the honor of introducing the final track that we're going to leave the audience with, as well as any last words you may have with the audience today?
All right, man. Well, hey, man, my name's Chilae, man. Gonna leave y'all with, I'm on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Here on the Offense Podcast, man. And shout out to everybody that's been involved, man. Shout out to you, Matt, for doing this interview. Shout out to BA, public here, man, for, what I'm saying, throwing a brother a bone, man. And, let me get up on the show, man. And shout out to my people down in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, Crystal Management, you know what I'm saying, my boy, West Lim, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do our thing in July. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the in the chat, man, showing me love and everything like that. Really appreciate that, man. Stacking all stand up. Appreciate y'all, man.
Facts, facts. Well, Chilae, man, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure, man. Until the next time we meet, we hope you nothing but love, success, and keep bringing that music, my man. You know what I'm saying? Give us something to turn up on, and until the next time we see each other, hopefully I'll see you later in our review. But if not, man, we'll be definitely looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
For sure.
Take care, my
For
G.
sure. Peace, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is going to conclude today's interview today with Chilae, man. We definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with us today, allowing us your time, and allowing us his time to get to know the brother. You know what I'm saying? That was him on the track in the beginning, which is Fever. And like you said, we're going to definitely leave you with this other track today, which is I'm on it. Guys, real quick, wanted to remind you that listen, everybody in this world is going through something. You know what I'm saying? It's your due diligence to try to make somebody's day to day because when tomorrow it could be you needing that as well. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, don't wait on the world to change when you could be the one to change the world. Guys, we do have Casey Footdale coming through tomorrow. With Young Grizzly coming through Tuesday, so please tune in. As well as we have our music review that we do every Saturday and Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. East, 5 o'clock p.m. Central. You know what I'm saying? 6 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Mountain. That'll be going down as well. So be on the lookout if you're on this page or somewhere you can see this page. It'll probably be coming on this page as well. So without further ado, we're gonna leave y'all with Chilae. I'm on it, and guys, I appreciate y'all. Can't say that enough. Hope to see you guys later. This has been Mr. No Offense, and I'm out. Y'all take care.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the way I
Bitch,
should
I'm on it. Bitch, I'm on it. Yes, I made that live. Bitch, I'm on it. Made them sacrifices. Yeah, I'm on it. They're gonna pay that price. You see, yeah, I'm on it. Damn, I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. I'm humble. You better watch your step, cause where I come from, you may stumble. I stay up on my grind. Yes, every time, boy, I'm shining. Never delay when I'm trying to get paid. You fools be wasting that time. Yo, everywhere we go, got the haters checking on me, cause it's plain to see that you're hating on me. Bitch, I'm on it. Bitch, I'm on it. Okay. I made that live. Bitch, I'm on it. Okay. Make them sacrifices. Yeah, I'm on it. They're gonna pay that price. You see, yeah, I'm on it. Bitch, I'm on it. Bitch, I'm on it. Okay. I made that live. Bitch, I'm on it. Okay. Make them sacrifices. Yeah, I'm on it. They're gonna pay that price. You see, yeah, I'm on it. Here we go again. Let's change up the lingo. You fools play with life. That lucky life we call that bingo. The fried in the pan. Oh yeah, the pan, boy. That's Crisco. You wanna get hip to the game? Get hip to the game. Play Nintendo. Everywhere we go, got the haters checking on me, cause it's plain to see that you're hating on me. Bitch, I'm on it. Bitch, I'm on it. Okay. I made that live. Bitch, I'm on it.